All right, good morning, everybody, and welcome to BCB Live, the safest station in the nation.
Woo.
This is Drive Safe Dave, along with a super special, uninterrupted, wow, boss of all bosses, the king of the kings. What's going on over there, Scott Shapiro?
You know, whatever is in that coffee, I need some. How are you so wired?
You know what?
It's 7 o'clock.
I'll tell you, honestly, I was on the phone at 5 a.m. this morning talking to a customer at 5 a.m., and they were not happy with Drive Safe Dave. So I had to be on my A game to level it out. I had to go to them and give them that, hey, what's up? And then, it all came out in the end. They were happy with me. They actually think I'm fantastic, and they definitely want to know what kind of coffee I was drinking too. They asked the same question. Did you see what came down?
I did not.
The ruling of the Supreme Court yesterday struck down that Biden ideology of mandatory shots for businesses over 100. They said negative. It's not going to happen. They did, however, uphold. They kind of split it. They said if you are medical personnel, you are obligated to be safe, and you are obligated to be vaccinated in order to be in the medical profession. However, they did say other businesses, private businesses, remember they said, Biden said any private-owned company with over 100 people, Supreme Court said you can't do that. You can't mandate for privately owned businesses like that on what to do. So that is struck down. So that is no longer an issue, and it is no longer a mandate that's going to take place on the 22nd of January.
Take a guess on how many calls I got about that from drivers.
27.
Probably close.
What it does, it definitely, I'm glad for a lot of reasons, because I didn't want people to leave the industry. I didn't want people to not go to work. Right now, we already had a very stressed and difficult supply chain, but this gives everyone, it is what the ruling said. Biden did say he was disappointed in the ruling, but you know what? That's why we have a balance of powers. The executive branch cannot be we have 3 powers in our government, and the Supreme Court said not going to happen. So what do you think? I mean, I'm just curious. On your side of the fence, you're glad, right? I mean, are you glad? You sad? What do you think?
That's a tough thing to say. I mean, I'm glad. I'm happy for in our industry. I'm happy for the drivers that felt pressure that they had to make that change, and I'm glad that they don't. They're not going to be forced into making a decision that they didn't believe. I mean, some people believe in the vaccination and some don't, and for whatever reason, being forced into doing it and forcing them out of an industry that they've done for all their life, I'm happy for them.
We talk about this subject in our 5th tip, too fast for conditions this week. What would you guess, Dave? We talk about it a lot. It has a lot of people involved.
Traffic.
Pedestrians, potential.
Work
zones.
Okay, got it.
Work zones. Sorry, I put you on the spot. I didn't help you out there. Nearly a quarter of all work zone deaths, so people that die in the work zones, involve a large truck. That is alarming, 25%, and all it takes is slowing down, right? Drive safe.
Right.
So before entering a work zone, you got to decrease your speed. Pay attention to the signs, folks. Merge into the correct lane. We've seen that a little bit yesterday on a video where the driver got in the center lane at merge points. Same thing for a construction zone. Merge early. Yes, people are going to come up and squeeze, but you just got to have the patience. You're not going anywhere anyway, and you're not going to lose the time or the distance you think you're going to. And then always, this is where I think a lot of drivers just let the ball down, and we see it not just in work zones, but at merge points and at traffic lights. You must be prepared to stop. It's probably going to happen in some cases, and it happens a lot more than you have to. I think if the drivers would share, they would probably say, yeah, a lot of times I have to actually almost come to a stop in a work zone, especially if it's really busy and there's trucks going in and out. Here, this is just unacceptable. Unfortunately, cannot get any identification number off of this truck. Look at that. Man, I guarantee you that four-wheeler is scared. I know I would be. At night, you got nothing but them lights that look like they are on your rear, you're in your back seat almost, if you will. Look at that. Count that second. You don't even got a 1/10 of a second, do you, drive safe?
He's blinking him too.
Yeah. Oh, I missed that.
No, watch this again. Watch what happens when they come up on the left. Watch what happens to the headlights of the big truck, right? There, he's blinking.
Oh, he sure did.
He's
It's
telling
subtle.
him. He's telling him, push him over. Get over. I want by.
And folks, a reminder: we shared this several months ago. In most states, flashing your lights like that is a sign of aggressive driving and can be cited and fined. If there's an accident here and it comes out, this driver could face a lot of issues with not only with the lawsuits but the aggressive driving as
Agreed.
well. Here again, really good job, but staying back, folks. Remember, if you make a mistake, just stay there. Look how close. It's hard to see, but you see at the end that guardrail with that sign, very close to having a major accident here. And it's just about planning and making up your mind. If you get indecisive, just stay what you were going to do. Right? A lot of this can be avoided with just some planning. You've got to know your routes. It's okay that you get in an area that you're not familiar with. But before you get to that area, pull over and have a plan. This one I am working on. We're trying to get it. Looks like Amazon hired a outside broker. Next level is all I can get. I do have the trailer number, but you can see passing in an entrance ramp that disappears. And look, it's already starting to disappear. And there's the sign, and the guy's still out there and doesn't back off and get behind. And then is passing on the shoulder. Absolutely unacceptable, unsafe. This is what we got to get out of our industry. Again, folks, prepare to stop. You must be prepared to stop. Look at the traffic. Speed's not bad, and the light's yellow now. A little bit of a late yellow, but if we're prepared to stop, that's not an issue. Remember, this isn't about right or wrong. This is about protecting life. We know intersections are dangerous. You see the construction. You must be slowing down to prepare to stop. It almost looked like we were going to kind of try to swerve out in that lane for just a little bit, and at least thought better of that. But right here, start to slow down, increase your space, and be prepared to stop. You can see the intersection is really busy. It's been green a while. In this whole video, it's been green. You know it's going to change. In fact, the odds are it will change on you. Just be prepared to stop. Here, folks, yards, don't take them for granted. Stop means stop. Again, with the new technology, this will hit your scorecard, your driver scorecard. It reads them stop signs. You can see all these trailers parked. You got to play that what if. We haven't played what if in a while. What if a yard truck comes around the front edge of this trailer and you're rolling through a stop sign, right? You can't see people. There's things out there. This yard looks pretty. The vision is blocked a lot. It looks like a pretty busy yard. Make sure that you just obey the traffic signs and make sure that you come to a complete stop. Here, U-turns are never safe. I've yet to see one that's safe. Just make sure. Looks like there's plenty of room to go up and around. Don't know what this driver was doing or where they're going.
They're coming this way.
I know. But this is one of those weird ones where is there only one in and out? If there is, then there's got to be a way to go up and around and turn around, right? Drive safe? Because everybody has to be able to get out of there. And you can see trucks parked on the right there facing that way, and other trucks going farther down. So there's got to be a way just to swing around and come back out safely. Don't make the U-turns, folks. Patience. All that is just impatience.